Mortimer Brown. Classic, 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 classic.
Who was he again?
The cop, patrol, the cop that walked his beat. And Mortimer Brown. Oh, we used to stand across the street in Hybrid. I told you the story. Because Mort would have, he'd have, I'll get it around to that. He'd have his district that he patrolled, okay, on foot. And when he came up Amsterdam Avenue, we would get the word that Mort was coming from 176th Street. So we would go over to across the street, Amsterdam Avenue, into Highbridge Park, all right? And we'd go up and we'd wait for Mort to come up. Now don't forget, he'd stop into a gin mill down and stop into, oh my God, it's amazing. But anyway, he'd be walking past and coming up the slight hill. And one of us would yell out, "What's the color of his shit?" And we'd all go, "Brown!" He couldn't get us. You know, it was nighttime. Oh, he was a pisser. But now, I'm hitching, this is the story you wanted to hear. 176th Street. And I was hitching home to Grandma's, my little grandma. And this was in Washington Heights. That's where Mom lived with her mother and me with Nanny at times. But I was living with Grandma. So 176th, we'll never forget it. And I'm waiting for the trolley comes. Now I'm waiting to hitch on it. And yeah, I got on 176th. And then the trolley takes off. Now it's nighttime. It's about 9, 10 o'clock at night. So the trolley takes off. 176th, 176th. Right. I gotta go. 176th. So more. Anyway, I get a great spot on the back of a trolley where the window was partially down, and I could jump on, put my feet on. Underneath is, you could stop that trolley if you push down on a pedal that was this wide as the trolley, and you could push down on that, and the conductor couldn't do anything about it for some reason. It took the juice out of it. Anyway, but this trolley, this is when they started changing them too, they used to put a shield down like this so your foot couldn't go into that bar that you could. Well, I'm hitching now. Right. 176 now, and the trolley starts to go. And it goes up to 176th and then to 174th Street. God damn it, how could I forget this so much? And this punk, old bastard, I don't know what he was old or not, but he comes on the trolley at 174th Street. And that's why. I'm hitching on the trolley to go down to Grandma's, you know, which is on 133rd Street. I'm on 174th Street. So, and he comes to the back of the trolley, and he looks out and he sees me hanging onto it, and the window's open, and he takes his umbrella and he's smacking my hands. You know that story? And now I can't jump off. Because 176th, 174th Street, he pulls up. There was passengers getting on, thank God, all right, because I could jump off now. And as I jumped off, he was slowing down, and when I jumped off, Mort Brown, I see this come flying right past me, and I'm looking like this, and he's got on the trolley. He got on the trolley, and he came back, and he beat the piss out of this guy. He shook him like this, you son of a bitch. He saw exactly what he was doing to me. Mort Brown. What's the color of shit, Brown? But that's what kind of a cop he was, you know. This is his precinct. These are his guys, his kids, whatever. And I'll never ever forget that. He shook him. He didn't throw him off though. But oh, it was such a, never forget that. Son of a bitch. Imagine beating a kid with an umbrella. And it wasn't raining.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Mortimer Brown.
Well, who was Buddy Manning?
Buddy Manning was a tough guy that had that took on Brown in a fight, a fair fight.
Oh, yeah?
And they went across the street into the park, and Brown took off his jacket, laid it on the grass, and Buddy Manning was a tough guy. He was a real, I don't mean a tough guy, I mean it this way. He was a tough son of a bitch. He was like, he ran the Fanwoods. He was the
Phelan?
Fanwoods, that was the name of their gang. And, but we all mostly knew each other, you know. But he challenged Mort to, you know, let's throw the club down, let's see how good you are. Or you will, something like that. And they went across the street into the High Bridge Park right there and Brown took off his jacket and they had a fight. And Buddy kicked the shit out of him, you know? And they came back out and everything was fine. You know, that was it. But to find, well, that's what we heard, that he kicked the shit out of him. You know, I didn't see the fight. First of all, it was dark, it was nighttime. And I didn't go over there. But that's what they said, Buddy Manning, Manning.
Tell me about
Anyway.
what was that story about the watermelon and?
Oh, Jackie Phelan.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, Catherine, I told you that too. In the city, coming from Jersey, the trucks would come in with stacks of fruit, and it would be, do you remember Terrence with his truck, and we'd go up to, well, that's kind of a truck would be filled coming from New Jersey, coming around the bend off the GW Bridge and coming onto 175th in Amsterdam and stopping there for the light. And all this fruit would be on it, you know? And we'd stand up here on the rocks because, and the road was here, and we could just jump. And we'd throw the watermelons or whatever up. And Jackie Phelan, oh, I can let me put it together here. He's on the truck. This is the daytime though. How the hell did he get the damn watermelon? The truck driver saw us through his mirror. Right. And when the light changed, the truck went across and didn't make a left or a right. He went up 175th Street. Oh, no, he didn't. He saw Jackie take the big watermelon off the truck. Get away, you pig. Whatever the hell it was. The truck driver parked the truck, you know, on Amsterdam Avenue, got out and started chasing Jackie up 175th Street to running with the watermelon. And it's daylight. And we're running it and saying, Jackie, throw the watermelon away, throw the water. And he's never ever forget it. And Brown caught him and kicked him in the ass. Oh shit, I haven't told that story in so long.
Mortimer Brown caught him? Or the truck driver?
Mortimer Brown caught him. Oh, come here. Oh, no, wait, I've got to get this straight.
It was the truck driver.
It was the truck driver that kicked him in the ass. Oh, shit. What's the matter with me? I was saying to him, yelling, Jackie, Jackie, leave the watermelon down, leave the watermelon down. And he wouldn't. And the truck driver, thanks God, where's Mortimer Brown? Gets out and stops and runs after Jackie and gives Jackie a kick in the ass. And the watermelon falls on the pavement and splatters. Jackie, son of a bitch. I know Mortimer Brown. Oh God. Mortimer Brown. The other one about Mortimer Brown is the black kid. He was after this black kid coming out of a pool, and he could look over Amsterdam Avenue there. And the black kid did something or other, we don't know, but he was running away from Mortimer, and let's say, oh shit, he had a level here. This is the pool. You're coming running out of the pool. This is 173rd Street up here. Mm-hmm. No, it's not. Wait, yeah, 173rd. Whatever. And well, that was the truck. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah.
So the kid came out of the pool.
Well, I told you what Mort did when he ran past me and he got on the thing and he came back to the guy that was hitting my fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he throttled him.
Yeah.
He throttled him.
Right.
And I was watching him. But the one about the black kid, Mort Brown, I didn't see this now, but Mort Brown, everybody told me, the word went out, at 173rd Street, he threw daylight. A black kid came, God damn it, John. He was running. And he must have been doing something wrong because Mort Brown was yelling from the terrace of High Bridge Pool there for him to stop. And he didn't. And Mort Brown, now this is what I was told, and it went around because the guys that were hanging out on 173rd Street there were talking about it. Anyway, he's at a height like this because he's looking down onto the Amsterdam Avenue. And the pool entrance, we had to walk up the steps and go to the pool. Yeah. He threw the club across Amsterdam Avenue, bounced, and hit the black kid right in behind the legs and put him down. Wow. You know. And Mort went over and picked him up and shook him and wanted to give him a kick in the ass, and off he went. You know. Mort Brown, what a legend. Never hurt you. Wouldn't hurt you. So it's like me when that jerk hit me with his umbrella, and Mort Brown seen that, and he shook him, and we were, oh God, it was yes, fall in love with Mortimer Brown.
Did you go? What was the Harlem River story? Was that
the Harlem River?
Yeah.
Well, you had the Hudson River and the Harlem River. And the Hudson River came down under the GW Bridge. All right, and then all the way down to the Bowery, all the way down to the end of the tip of Manhattan, and swung around again and came up as the Harlem River. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
You swam in the Hudson.
Oh, I swam in the Hudson, sure we did. And then we had the dirt line, or we used to call it. I don't want to say it. It's called the shit line, because all the bathroom would come down in a, and you had it stayed in a width about that long, and it was all, believe me, you wouldn't believe what would be in there, but other stuff too.
But what were you doing in there?
We would wait for it to go past so we could go swimming. BA. Yeah. Now, Vinnie Curtin, wise ass Vinnie Curtin. Oh pisser.
Vinnie Curtin.
Vinnie Curtin. He's he's not going to wait until he's going to dive under it and come up on the other side. And this was in the Harlem River, right? The Harlem River, which was the Hudson was over by GW. And Vinnie comes up, and we're all waiting for the shit line to go down. And he's like, come on, come on. And he's got a big turd on his head. A big turd on his head. And oh, God, laugh. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, he dives in before it goes up and then comes up on the other side of it. What a pisser. Vinnie Curtin.
And what was the Circle Line story?
Oh, the Circle Line. That would take the passengers from like 42nd or 42, as they call it, where you would get on, and they would either go down and come up the Harlem River or the Hudson River. So when they come up the Harlem River, we would, if the Hudson River was dirty, when we got there under the GW Bridge, and as we call it, the line, you know, and we'd say, ah shit, and we'd pack, and we'd go back up and over and down onto the Harlem River, under the footbridge. That was a footbridge that connected the Bronx and Washington Heights, and that's where we used to fight on that bridge, the different gangs from the Bronx. Imagine that, oh, it's awful. But anyway.
But you didn't have guns back
Oh, no,
then.
no,
You just
no.
had...
Zip guns. The zip guns came out. They supposedly had a bullet in it, and it was all bullshit. But no.
You didn't have knives, did you?
There were knives. I'm sure there were knives, but thank God I never had anything to do. None of the guys that I hung out with had knives to carry. No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that either, you know. We just didn't. I could never hurt somebody like that. I'm so embarrassed of myself and so ashamed of myself for hitting that black guy standing on the corner.
Yeah.
All he was doing was waiting for his trolley to go home.
Yeah.
And I can't forgive myself for that.
Yeah. So what about the Circle Line? What was the story there? The Circle Line?
The Circle Line, yeah. But there's another, oh God. We were swimming in the Hudson. It was too dirty to swim in the Hudson. So now we go up, and we go up all the greenery and everything, and back up onto Fort Washington Avenue, and we go down, all the way down, so we could look by the footbridge, so we could look across the Harlem River, where there was no dirt line. All right. Why am I there now?
Circle Line.
That's right, because we couldn't swim, because that would take a couple of hours for and you know, it was contained the way it came down. All the sewerage, it was contained. It didn't part here and a part there. It was like this and come down just like that. And that's when Vinnie was going to wait and
Yeah. But what does the Circle Line have to do with that?
The Circle Line used to come up. It had nothing to do with it.
Oh.
But if it came up the Hudson River, you couldn't swim out to it. Like the Harlem River, I could see the Harlem River. It was right there. Well, and I could look right across to that house. That's how close it was. Like, and say, and the river was out here. Okay. The Harlem River. And the Circle Line came up there.
What did you do on the Circle Line?
Nothing. We didn't go. We just let the Circle Line go by, and we couldn't do anything. But what we did was swim out to it, and they'd throw nickels or pennies or dimes and stuff like that. And what the hell did? Oh yes. What we did was, now here's us. This is Manhattan. Over here is the Bronx. This is the Harlem River. But say it's like this, the Harlem River here. So what we did when the Circle Line came up, we used to swim out with BA now. You know what BA is, right? Bare ass. And now the people on the Circle Line would see us swimming, because we almost swim. We'd get maybe 20 yards away from the boat, you know, and they'd come over to the railings, and then we'd all go and moon them. That was we all had a signal moon them. Oh shit! Oh, good. More
Sounds like a Mark Twain story.
Oh yeah. What was Mark's boy? What was the name of Mark's Twain?
Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn.
Huckleberry Finn, yeah, Huckleberry Finn. Son of a bitch. But it was something else. Can you imagine the looks on the parents' faces? Oh my God. Moon. Oh God.
You weren't a bad kid though.
Huh?
You would sneak into movies and.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And we'd open the door so the other guys could sneak in. And one time we tried, I think there was 5 or 6 of us, and we said, oh, we'll get in line. So we're walking in, Lowe's on 75th. We're walking in, there we go. And there's a ticket taken there. He's got it, he's got it, he's got it. In the meantime, we're shooting like this. Shit, we only did that once though.
Dad, tell me how you met Mom. How did that all start?
Oh God, how I met your mom. Dolly Maloney. Oh God. Dolly, let's see, why did we, we were the jokers.
Was there a gang leader?
Yeah, sure. Dickie, more or less. Dickie Forsett was possibly the toughest guy we had. He wasn't a kicker, you know, he'd fight you a fair fight, you know, just bare hands. But he was a tough guy, Dickie. I loved him dearly. He's a good guy. And why did you say what?
Well, how you met Mom and when you started going out and how that, you know.
I think Irish Randall's, God love him, passed away. It was Mom's first love. And it was a tragic story. And this son of a bitch, Teddy, oh, I know his name like I know my own bastard. He killed Irish. Pummeled him, kicked him to death.
Did you know Irish? Well,
Irish? Sure, I know Irish, sure. And it was such a tragic thing. Son of a bitch. Teddy Gallant, that son of a bitch. If I ever saw him, and I would just go walk over to him very nonchalantly and smash him in the face. I would, Catherine. I know it sounds brutal, and you know, but I could not let him walk away with it. And he was a crazy son of a bitch. He was crazy.
Why did he do that?
He'd look at it, stare at you like that, like, you know.
Why did he kill Irish? Were they in a different...
He kicked him to death, I understand, in Highbridge Park. Why? Because he was a crazy son of a bitch and he was probably drinking. That son of a bitch. I'd like to meet him one day. I'd love to meet him one day, whether it's in the spirit world or here. Crazy bastard. He had a stare like a crazy stare too.
So were they in the different gangs?
No. They knew each other.
Yeah.
He was just a crazy bastard. Teddy Gallant.
So Mom was going out with Irish at the time?
Yeah. They would have gotten married and everything. It would have really. Son of a bitch.
So after that happened, then you and Mom got together.
I guess so. I don't. You know, it's funny. I was trying to think of that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I meandered into the relationship. You know, I can't think why. Mama. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think I did see that Teddy Gallant. I was with Dickie. We were in a gin mill.
Did he go to jail for that?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
The son of a bitch. And he was sitting across from me, and he was staring at me with that killer look, you know. That son of a bitch. And Dickie was sitting next to me. Dickie said, and he said, "Come on, let's get out of here." And I'm looking at Teddy, and he's looking at me like he must have, you know, do a number on me like it did with Irish or some shit. I don't know if that was, maybe it was before that or after Irish. I can't remember. That son of a bitch. I'd kill him with no compunction. I'd kill him. No compunction whatsoever. I don't give a shit what society says or anything. I'd put a bullet in his heart. That son of a bitch. I mean it too. I mean it. Crazy bastard. He didn't belong on the streets. I wonder how many other people he did something to. Teddy Gallant.
Was it you and on another different? You went to. Didn't you hitchhike down to Florida one time?
Yeah. Who was with me?
Was it Jackie?
Jackie Phelan, was it? I think it was, honey. But we didn't get to Florida.
No.
I don't think so. Jesus, I remember, oh my God, we got so hungry, oh my God. I think it was Jackie Phelan. Maybe Mom would know that. I don't know why we were going to Florida anyway.
But you got to D.C., didn't you? You got to Washington, D.C.
Did we?
Did you?
I don't know, honey. I don't recall. Isn't that something, huh?
Wasn't there wasn't there somebody who picked you up and?
Yes, a good guy, I think. Good catching. Isn't that
Wasn't it a
something?
taxi driver?
No, but he took us for a long way back, I think. We were so dirty and tired from walking the highways. Good Lord, how stupid could we have been? Wow, and this, who was it? I wonder if Mama would know if it, I should have put that down. Wow.